Hello and welcome to the 2020 Christmas campaign for the Salvation Army, our virtual kickoff. I'm Matt Schmidt, Assistant Development Director. This night usually features a dinner, music, and much more. But since COVID prevents you from coming to us, we're bringing this year's kickoff to you. While the pandemic closed schools and businesses this past spring, put many people out of work, and forced many others to work from home, the Salvation Army didn't stop. We continued to provide food to those in need, shelter to those who had nowhere to go, and assistance to people who may never have thought they would use the services of the Salvation Army. But we were there for them, thanks to you. We're going to highlight some of our services to the community in a fun and exciting evening as we roll out the red carpet to kick off the Christmas campaign, Hollywood style. Welcome my co-host and the newest member of the Salvation Army Development Team, Chad Douglas.
Hey Matt, good evening everybody. Thanks for being here.
Oh, whoa. What's with this Give It Up? This is a movie premiere theme that we were working on tonight.
Yeah, it's virtual. People are at home, they're on their couch. There's popcorn, there's pajamas, there's premieres. I feel right at home.
Well, you may be comfortable in that outfit. We were going for more of a sophisticated thing, but despite that crazy outfit, you're right about one thing. There is popcorn from Poppin' on Main that many in our audience are enjoying.
What audience?
Well, our Facebook audience. They're out there right now. Look, there's Dale, there's Chuck, Steven Spielberg.
What? Steven Spielberg?
Well, this is a movie premiere. Who says Steven isn't watching us right now? But we have a lot coming up tonight, including the premiere of the 2020 Christmas campaign video. We're very excited to show that to you. You'll want to stick around for that and some other great videos.
Popcorn's good. 2020 has been a year many people are just ready to forget, but the Salvation Army has been there for many good experiences as well. Every day, we're changing people's lives, whether that's providing food to people who couldn't feed their children who were suddenly forced to stay home from school.
Or maybe it was some financial help with rent so a young mom didn't have to worry about losing the place she called home. Whatever the situation, the need is great, and your help can change someone's life.
The first thing I think of when I think of Salvation Army is probably Christmas time, the kettles.
Built upon a Christian foundation, the Salvation Army has been helping those less fortunate for over a century.
Personally, I'm a big supporter of the Salvation Army, what they do for the community.
I think it's just a great organization as far as all the money staying in the community, helping out people in need.
Following the principles of compassion, integrity, and respect for all.
2020 also brought us new leadership here at the Salvation Army. We said goodbye to Majors Andy and Cheryl Miller, who retired after more than 7 years of service to our area. But we're excited about what our new officers bring to the table. I'd like to introduce you to Captains Michael and Christina Sjogren.
We're really happy to be in the Quincy area.
Well, we've learned so far that this community is very supportive and accepting of the Salvation Army, its ministry.
We love the Christmas season, and we love the Christmas season through the avenue of the Salvation Army. It's always been the highlight for us with our year. We love engaging through the kettle effort with the volunteer bell ringers and the paid bell ringers. It's not that we're, as the Salvation Army, necessarily doing anything new during Christmas, but it's just expanded.
The captains are also very musically talented. Captain Christina is a former member of the world-famous Salvation Army Chicago Staff Band. Enjoy this performance of "O Holy Night." Joining them is another former Chicago Staff Band member, Jonathan Weller, the specialist for the Fine Arts and Education program at the Kruk Center. Wow, wasn't that great? Really get you in the mood for Christmas.
It really was. That was great.
Okay, what's this?
Sparkly Christmas sweater. It's Christmas kickoff. Hollywood thing. Don't hosts normally switch their outfits a lot? By the way, pick this bad boy up at the Salvation Army Family Store.
But speaking of the family store, did you know by shopping at the Hannibal Family Store, you're helping our social services program? Anytime you spend money there, you're helping families in need and preventing those from going homeless.
And also, you can simply make a difference by donating to the Christmas campaign. Last year at Christmas, we served more than 2,600 people, provided 900 Christmas food boxes, and more than 18,000 toys for children in the Hannibal area.
And that's just the beginning. Christmas funds help provide rent and utility assistance, food, and so much more throughout the year. To learn more about how you're doing the most good, here's our Social Services Director, Heidi Welty.
This is a special time of year for us at the Emergency Shelter and Family Services. 100% of the donated money for our Christmas efforts comes straight to this building. All of the activities, the Emergency Shelter Program, Family Services, that is what the money is used for. If you need help and are seeking assistance, please come see us. We have a lot of valuable programs, rental assistance, homeless prevention, and we're seeing new faces this year. So again, check us out and consider us at Christmas whenever you're donating. We appreciate your help. The community has never let us down.
And I really think that the community looks at the Army as the go-to resource.
We all have a general concern for our neighbors, and we look out for each other. And the Salvation Army follow those principles, and they work towards that.
You know, if there's a problem, if there's a flood, if there's a fire.
We answer thousands of 911 emergency calls every day for the immediate needs.
Families are hurting to pay their utility bill or their rent or put food on the table.
But homelessness and hunger don't call 911. But in our community, they do call the Salvation Army, and they respond 365 days a year to fill those needs.
Now that's more like it. You're looking good.
Thanks, but I'm afraid people might confuse us for the same person.
Like that's never happened before. One of the highlights of this year is that Chad joined our team, and it's been a reunion 13 years in the making.
That's right. We worked about 10 years together at KHQA, and it's great to be working together again with you here at the Salvation Army.
And we want to let you know we're all about working together. We partner with many local agencies to help those in need, such as the United Way, Douglas Community Services, NECAC, and so many other wonderful agencies.
And again this year, we're continuing our partnership with Toys for Tots of Northeast Missouri to collect and distribute toys to hundreds of kids in 6 Northeast Missouri counties.
Donating is simple. You can donate a new toy in a Toys for Tots box at a local store, or grab a Salvation Army Toy Town tag off a tree at Walmart and make a donation. We'll then work together to get those toys to families who could use the help this year.
While the need this Christmas could be greater than ever, we're prepared for many of our familiar activities. They just might look a little different this year.
The red kettles will still be out, but social distancing and other requirements will bring some changes. Here's Kettle Coordinator Jeremy Korn to let you know what's going to be expected of bell ringers in 2020.
Thank you, buddy.
This year, in response to the global pandemic, bell ringing is going to look just a little bit different. First off, we're going to ask everyone to wear a mask. We're also going to limit the number of bell ringers to only 2 per shift and location. We're going to ask everyone to sanitize the bells both before and after their shift. And I know everyone loves those aprons, but due to extra precautions, we're not going to have aprons this year. Thanks, Matt.
We need your help more than ever to ring bells. Sign up today at registertoring.com and choose your favorite location. It's that easy.
And one way you can get involved is the Red Kettle Challenge. It's new in 2020. We're asking groups of coworkers, churches, really anybody who wants to get together and take this challenge. Agree to raise $1,000 as your group. You can then do this online or sign up to ring bells at kettles around the area. Then you get to challenge other groups to raise that same amount of money. To learn more at our website.
Plus, there's an incentive this year to volunteer to ring. Every time you sign up for a bell ringing shift, your name goes in a drawing for a piece of jewelry from Emerald City Jewelers. It's called Ring for the Bling.
One thing that won't change, the WGEM Bucket Blitz will go on as usual at the Steamboat Bend Shopping Center on December 8th and 9th.
It's always a fun time, and you're going to see a lot of first responders out there ringing in the cold, so come out and support them.
And as we've talked about, we've had to change the way we raise money for the Christmas campaign, so we've created something else new for 2020. It's called the Day of Change. It's a chance for you to change the way you feel about donating. On December 22nd, join us on Facebook and Instagram to donate your change and then share that you've helped the Salvation Army. make the donation, share it to your social media, and ask your friends to do the same thing. Now, one thing that can't change is the need for great volunteers like you. None of these events are possible without your help. Here now is our Volunteer of the Year, Dale Stevenson, to let you know why your time is just as valuable this Christmas season.
When I get to work with someone that comes to the Salvation Army that needs help, and I get to maybe hear their story or hear the heartache that they're going through, but then when they start to turn the corner, when they're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, when they are getting hope and they're grateful for it. And then I think that is so inspiring when they, just to see that there is a better life ahead, and they're gonna make that happen because of the Salvation Army.
Well, we are just moments away from unveiling this year's Christmas goal and the premiere of the 2020 Christmas video.
But first, we want to share another video with you. You know, the Salvation Army's national theme this year is Rescue Christmas. That's because this year has been a challenge, to say the least. From a global pandemic that continues, hurricanes that devastated the southern U.S., and wildfires that are scorching the West, we all need to come together and rescue Christmas.
Here's Grammy Award winner Lauren Daigle teaming up with the Salvation Army to rescue Christmas.
You are not hidden. There's never been a moment you were forgotten. You are not hopeless. Though you have been broken, your innocence stolen. I will send out an army to find you in the middle of the darkest night. It's true, I will rescue you. Oh, I will rescue you.
To help rescue Christmas locally, we've turned to some of the heroes of this year, first responders and frontline workers. Our chairs for the Hannibal Christmas campaign will be Marion County Sheriff Jimmy Shin, Hannibal Police Chief Lyndall Davis, Hannibal Fire Chief Mike Benjamin, Marion and Rawls Ambulance Director John Nemus, and the Executive Director of the Marion Lewis County 911, Mike Hall, along with Hannibal Regional's President and CEO, Todd Ahrens.
You know, being in emergency services, you know, everybody relies on the police and fire and other emergency services to be there.
Whenever there's a disaster or some other hardship that our community or individuals in our community face.
But you need these other agencies like the Salvation Army to fill in those other needs.
You know, I love the fact the Army's always got its doors open, you know, never turns folks away.
It's always been one of those staples, one of those foundations that we could rely on, and it's always been a great benefit for our community and for the whole area.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Well, now it's the moment we've been waiting for.
Direct from Table 16 Productions, here now, the worldwide premiere of the 2020 Salvation Army Christmas promo.
Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. I'm dreaming you home for the holidays. I'm dreaming you home right now. I'm dreaming you home because you're all I really want. I'm dreaming you home tonight.
Love has an army.
We're all in. Are you?
And now for the unveiling of this year's campaign goal.
There it is, $104,000 to be raised in the next couple of months. And we know we can do it because of great people like you who want to help us in the fight against homelessness and the fight against hunger.
As we think about what we fight against, let us not forget who we're fighting for. We fight for John, who needs help feeding his family, We fight for Lisa, who needs help paying her monthly electric bill.
We fight for good, and we fight for you. Thank you for all you do to make a difference in our community. Working together, we can change lives.
So donate now. We have made it so easy for you to donate this year. Besides our familiar red kettles, you can already donate using contactless Apple Pay and Google Pay right there at the kettle sites. New this year for the Salvation Army, we're accepting PayPal and Venmo. You can even donate now by scanning the QR code.
Thank you for joining us for this kickoff to the 2020 Christmas campaign. Together, we will rescue Christmas.
Merry Christmas.